Okay, boys, it is finally time to talk about what just happened, and yeah, everyone say hello to YouTube, by the way. We are going to be doing this video live on Twitch, so I'm basically just going to be recording the clip that I'm going to be recording, taking a clip from the Twitch right now. We're live on Twitch and also Kick at the same time. If you want to follow me, the links will be down below in the video description, and maybe even the pinned comment. I'm doing Uldaman right now, so we're talking about this while I'm picking up the quests, and hopefully we survive the Uldaman run. Today we have some absolutely huge news to talk about, as the president of Blizzard, I believe he's the president, he actually mentioned hardcore game modes in Classic WoW on Twitter. So I want to show you the entire thing, talk about the aftermath, and give some of my opinions on the topic as well, talking about hardcore servers and how I personally want them to be implemented. That is obviously going to be my opinions on the subject, so as we go through this, please feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you're watching me live on Twitch right now, just let me know your thoughts in the chat as well as we go through it. So here we go, this is the actual Twitter post we can see right here, and the Twitter post is from Mike Ibarra as well. I'm hoping the music is not too loud. I guess I'll find out, but it sounds okay. So here we go, Twitter post from Mike Ibarra on Twitter. And as you can see, if I just hover over his name, you will see President of Blizzard Entertainment. So you can see, he posted this last night, or basically today. I'm reacting to this 1 hour after it went live. Hardcore mode in Classic, thoughts. Dare quick, enter the servers. As you can see, people are very excited about this. Even Saryu, it's happening. It definitely is, brother. I've been saying this for quite a time now. There's something cooking behind the scenes, and this one right here pretty much semi-confirms it, I guess. Not really, but you know, it's the first time Blizzard have actively been talking about this in public, and I am beyond pumped. This makes me more sure than ever before that hardcore servers is something we are getting at some point. The only question is when, and throughout this video, my plan is to touch on that topic as well, talking a little bit about when I think things are going to happen, and to give you some timelines. So there's a post. I'm just going to be picking up some more quests as well while we talk about this. So hardcore mode in Classic, thoughts. Let me give you my thoughts, at least in this video. And the fact that they're talking about hardcore, this makes me so excited, bro. I can't even tell you. It's the first time Blizzard are mentioning hardcore in Classic WoW, and hardcore has been absolutely popping off. So let me tell you, it's about time they finally recognize that something is happening here. So let's have a chat about this. First of all, I want to talk about when I think hardcore is coming out, and this is going to be my views on the topic, but I think it's coming out sooner than many of you guys might expect. I am expecting hardcore servers to be coming out in the end of May, or like between the middle of May and also the beginning of June. So think about the last 2 weeks of May and the first week of June. That is when I think it's going to happen, because it fits Q2 for the quarterly earnings report, and it also fits because people want to have something to play during the summer. Now, some of you guys might be saying that, well, Diablo is launching early June, and what? What does that matter, bro? They literally gave us Wrath and Overwatch 2 at roughly the same time, so they don't really care that much. Even when Season of Mastery came out, they gave us Phase 6 and also Wrath at the same time. They know that people are not playing every single Blizzard game out there, and they want to give the Classic WoW enjoyers something to play. Right now, there's nothing happening in Wrath. They have 10.1 coming out in retail, but let me ask you, who here plays retail, right? And especially 10.1. We're looking for fresh Classic WoW, and we're also waiting for hardcore. Hardcore has been absolutely pumping. There's no denying the pump here. Hardcore has been taking off. All of your content creators, both on Twitch and on YouTube, are talking about hardcore right now. And I've been doing a bunch of hardcore myself. I am definitely addicted to hardcore right now. Let me turn down the music a little bit. It became a little bit annoying here. Here we go. What do you mean, Mexican? Come on, bro. Love it, dude. Love it. I do? Nah, Kusa, come on. Okay, so that's my thoughts on when hardcore servers are coming out. Let me talk about what I think hardcore servers should look like. And this is where my opinions on the topic might even be a little bit controversial compared to quite a few other people's topics, so let me talk about that. First of all, I want hardcore servers to be a fresh vanilla WoW server without the ability to resurrect, and I also think that they should fix maybe 3 things, at least 2 things. Well, actually 3 things. First of all, shamans should not have the ability to Ankh, that kind of goes into the same thing as not being able to resurrect, and also warlocks should not have the ability to soulstone. Just to get those 2 things out of the way, I think everyone agrees on that one, and they should also do something against Bubble Hearth. If a Bubble Hearth thing is allowed, then pretty much everyone is going to play a paladin just to Bubble Hearth, so they should do something about Bubble Hearth, maybe just disable the combination, or reduce the actual time of Paladin Bubble by 2 seconds. That way they can't actually Bubble Hearth. So there's 3 class changes right there. They should be making at least 2 of them. And secondly, I want there to be basically no rules. I think we should be able to use the auction house, I think we should be able to trade, I think we should be able to use the mailbox, and that is because when you've been playing hardcore right now, it feels very much like a single player experience. I want the multiplayer experience to be a lot more like open to anyone, and I also think the servers themselves, if you want them to survive long term, they should be as open as possible. They should be as open and inviting as possible, and you should basically give everyone the ability to play on them. The more restrictive the servers are, the less people can play on them and will play on them. Right? So if you are not able to group, for example, that's going to deter some players from playing there. If you're not able to trade, that's going to deter some players from playing there. And if you're not able to use the auction house, that's also going to deter some players from playing there. Let me know in the comments if you want hardcore servers. Yeah, I think pretty much everyone wants hardcore servers, don't we? Let me try and share some quests, otherwise I'll go and pick them up. For over here. Solution to Doom, perfect. But yeah, I think hardcore servers should basically have no rules. That way, pretty much everyone can play on those servers, and if you want to play with the rules we currently have, like for example, we have an add-on right now, which restricts you from both trading, using the auction house, using mailbox, and grouping up. If you still want those same rules, you can use the same add-on we are currently using, and you can just use the exact same add-on on those hardcore servers as well. That way, the people that don't want to follow the add-on can also play on the server, but you guys who want to play with the rules can also play on the server. The thing is, by not having any rules, you can have a subset of the community that is using an add-on, or have a community within the server itself that uses the add-on for like hardcore. But the server itself should be as open as possible, because you want the server to attract as many people as possible when it comes to long-term survivability. When it comes to opening a server, you simply want as many people to play there as possible, and you want it to be as attractive as possible, right? At least that's how I think about this. So that's basically my take on hardcore servers. I definitely want them to come out, and the fact that they have actually been talking about hardcore servers now, this is a massive step in the right direction. And this actually made my night so much better. And the reason why I wanted to talk about it while I'm streaming is that I'm basically planning to just stay up the entire night, do an Uldaman run right now, and I wanted to get this video out there as soon as possible and get your thoughts on the topic as well. And I also just wanted to show you that they have actually been talking about this. This is not just me overdosing on hopium or copium as I have been doing lately, but now Blizzard themselves have been talking about official hardcore mode in Classic, which is a huge step in the right direction. Either way, I'm guessing that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you want more Classic WoW videos, please consider dropping a subscription down below as well. Is it called subscription? Subscribe down below and give the video a thumbs up. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And come and check me out on Twitch if you want more cringy videos like this done live on Twitch. Either way, thank you so much for watching, as always, and I'll see you again very soon.